This is the Stepping Razor, the art of war. We're there with you. And it's Thursday. And it's warm in the days and cool in the night. But we're going through. Hope we can stay with you until 5:45. Yes, we're there with you. Stepping Razor. Why, you know, so much things are going on. I don't know which part to start. Trump are the main thing, though. Trump. I tell you that, brother, it's not easy, man. Trump a create, the man a turn the whole thing upside down. Upside down. And most of the thing when him say, no go so, you know. The man stand up in front of the world and attack things that the whole world know say, I know so it go. And him just keep saying the same thing over and over, expect it to come true. A lie, you know. From you start with a lie, it's just a lie. You can't make a lie become true. It's madness. So, I don't know much I hear about the bridge, you know, get deported. And when them land at the airport, police hold on upon him because a couple years ago, him the charge, well, them want him for murder and gun this and gun that. And as the man lands, so, them hold him. You have a next bridge where at 30 years him there, America, 30 years, him have all them wife and pick me over there. And them deport him. Terrible thing. Hey, this could have been a independent song, you know. Yeah, it's just that him use the phrase in there where they don't use already, but it's gonna make a perfect Independence Day song. Listen. You want to say, who used to drive big Benz and come back a rear goat. I true attack, you know. I true attack. Man who used to live big in America, I come back now, I look a little farm, for stick little things in it. A whole heap more I will come back, trust me, whole heap more. Everybody talk about Donald Trump and the whole heap of things they do. It might create problem with other people. As a matter of fact, it's like one man against the world. Yeah, because it looks like him a big fight with everybody. Yet still supposed to be this peacekeeping president. Now imagine the man say him want to take over the Gaza Strip. I don't know much I know about the Gaza Strip, but it's not the one in a Portmore we are talking about. We are talking about the one in the east there, next door to the so-called Israel, where them have the war. Now, I don't know his way in I made why him feel say the people them, the Palestinian them, are gonna left them land, no matter how much up it is, and give over the land to him so that him can build tourist resort. And then him say him can move the people them into Jordan and Egypt. Right away, the Jordanian and the Egyptian them say, look here, we'll have none of that. We're not taking in a refugee from these people. This is an act of war you're trying to develop here. This is like you take all the people them land, just like where the Israeli them did want to, but in a different disguise. Him believes say him is the king of the world. Him want to buy Greenland at any cost. And him know what threaten Denmark. Him a threaten Denmark. Him a threaten Canada. Him a threaten Panama. Him claims him rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of Gulf of America. As a matter of fact, they have a press conference where when a reporter them come in and I call it Gulf of Mexico, him tell them some must leave. They must leave. It's not the Gulf of Mexico, it's the Gulf of America. Him name a tariff on everybody. Him have a tariff. Tariff is the thing where the taxation where entire import something in the country, you pay a tariff, like a tax, for the things them. He might take on the whole world. Yeah, man, he might take on the whole world. And him say, when him was in a power, him say America is the laughing stock of the whole world because of the Biden administration. He must say, people don't respect America, but guess what? No more than ever. No more than ever. Nobody, including him own allies them, including Canada, including England, including whole heap of country in Europe, can't understand what is him up to, what him up to. But guess what now? I don't know how much you have followed this thing, but you notice him make after Ukraine, and him say America give them so much money in terms of weapon that him need them to repay him. And them can repay him with the earth, the natural earth resources were in Ukraine. The minerals them were in Ukraine. Him said the same thing with Greenland. Well, he's a colonizer, you know. That brother is the ultimate colonizer. He want to colonize the people in country. And him expect everybody to just stand back and do it. I whole heap of the European them say, nothing like that now go work out, you know, Mr. Trump, not like that. Have everybody upside down. Now, I don't know much of you know this, but in South Africa, 70% of the land in South Africa is owned by white people. And them is only like 7% of the population. 70% of the land. That means most of South Africa, the land is owned by people who come there, come see the land. Not people who is indigenous to that part of the place. It's like America. White people go in America and own the land. And them go see indigenous people, they call the Native American them. And now the Native American them hardly own any part of America. Yes. So the thing is that the government decided, said, no, it can't work that way there now. We have to put the land in the hands of the government that the people them can benefit from the resources, because you know there's only a diamond and gold mine in Southern Africa. So the government, they on a campaign to say, them going to take back the land from the minority and put it in the hands of the majority. Well, Elon Musk is a African. Them call the white people them who born in Africa, African, not African. African, 2A. Elon Musk ball out and say, look here, them are discriminate. This is after him family did really benefit from the apartheid system. As an African, him family was part of the apartheid system, who was fighting against majority rule. Well, him ball out and say, look here, them are disrespect the white minority in South Africa. And him go tell him father, Donald Trump. And Donald Trump come out now and say, look here, we are going to lock off all aid from South Africa because of we are going in America, because we are going in South Africa. And we are offer the white people them in South Africa, place in America for move from South Africa and come live in America. The white people them say, no, we not come to America, come live. We not come to America, come live. Elon Musk, the the man who has steer America right now, is adamant that him going to do something about what is happening in the land where he's born in, and film family, where it benefit of our party. And him is now can be seen as a, I don't want to call him Nazi because he make a Nazi sign and I say I know Nazi sign, but everybody knows it's a Nazi sign. Giving him history in a southern Africa, giving that him family. Anyway, we have to come back. We have to come back to this. The cash patch, so we have to come back to take the thing. So make we wait for the cash pot and see what will happen. Make we play this song I mean against South Africa. The president of South Africa said, look, your man, you can talk anything where you want to say, you know. South Africa is ours. South Africa is ours. We, the black majority never come here and thief it from nobody. Like how, you know, thief the America from the indigenous people them and now control it. He must say, leave us alone, you and your president, Elon Musk. Because I come to like Elon Musk as the president, you know, believe you me. Now, it's a weird thing because he want to control Greenland. This is part of America, they're from Greenland. He say he want to buy it. Can you imagine if Jamaica in the position and say they want to buy Tobago? You know, you have Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago is a little island, a little place off Trinidad. You can't see man in Jamaica say, we want to buy that, you know. We know business where you want to say, we want to buy Tobago. It's madness, you know. It's madness. It is like a demigod, a god in our mind. Yeah, it was like a god in our mind, man. It might create problem when no problem not there. Imagine Canada. Canada not trouble nobody, Rasta. Canada are one of the most Canadian people, are one of the most calmest set of white people I know. Yeah. Calmest set of white people, them just go out their business and think, no, the man upset them and say, 25% tariff on your things, anything we are coming inside of, in America, yeah, 25% tariff. Mexico, the same thing. And him use the argument about fentanyl coming out of the country, which is not that. It's not that he might do it for, you know. Him want to own Canada. Him want to own Greenland. The Panama Canal, where we know say all Jamaican people dead on it. Him a go like say it's only American people did go there go build it and then dead. Whole heap of people in the Caribbean did go there go work on it and dead. And it's the Panamanian own it. No matter what him want to say, the Panamanian own it. Now it's a big problem. It's a big problem because him claims that the Chinese them have too much power down there. You know, that is him argument. The thing is that him a complain about, at least, well, him look like him stop complaining about Ukraine now because Russia say Ukraine is Russia. Yes, that is what Russia say. Russia say Ukraine is Russia, you know, and the Ukrainian them say no. And Putin say it's the same people them. So him want to take over Ukraine. And then America go there and arm the Ukrainian them and a big war there. Him come and say, if he was president, it'll never happen. But he might throw fuel at the fire. He might throw fuel at the fire. It's pure confusion. Oh, you can't see the people them land in a Gaza because the place match down. You say, watch out. You, him say, I am going to make this place be good again, you know, great again. Him say, him want to make it become almost like a hotel, a resort, tourist resort. And they're going to take the 2 million people there and send them going to the next country. Oh, you can go decide that you were going to take 2 million people and send going to a neighboring country like it's you control the neighboring country them. It's madness. It's madness. And the child here them said, no, it don't work that way there. We never tell us about one come shield the Palestinian them. The Palestinians said, no, it not going to work that way there. Gaza could have mashed up a little more. Our land is, and we have stayed there. It's a terrible thing that go on in our earth, yeah. And him supposed to be the peacemaker. According to him, is the peacemaker. But him creating more problem. Young people say, when him wasn't power, him say, people are laugh after America. But I know people are laugh after America. People, I think twice if them forgot there or not. Yes. So I don't know what will happen. But it don't look good because the people, them would vote for him. Hey, me go to a hotel the other day. In a Florida there. Name brand hotel, we there. And everybody we are clean out the place, we are tied up the room them. Talk Spanish. One brother come there to come fix a fridge in the room. We call them down there and say, the fridge now work, you know. Him say, all right, him a come there. The brother can't talk English. Can't talk English. Everybody in the hotel except the people them around there, the front desk. And you know the front desk people them was not American. No, I mean no so whole heap of them in there. They're illegal. But them a do the work, them are white people nah do. White people not going to do it. White people not going to go in the field, sun hot, and I pick orange, and I pick strawberry. All these things, white people not going to do it. And now them have a problem with workers because the people them are hide. Them not going to work. Because them afraid ICE will catch them and deport them. So them stay back. So that alone a cause a whole heap of headache in America right now. It's not a good time to go to America. Not a good time at all. I don't know when is a good time. As a matter of fact, I don't know when is a good time, but the South Africa thing is really a problem. I go and play this song here as a reference song because this song here was banned in Jamaica. When it come out, this song was banned in Jamaica. But now we can freely play it. I want to play it as a reference to what the South African government is saying. This is a clear argument by African people deciding that them not going to make no one from outside the so because them do it with Zimbabwe where white people own the majority of the land them. Me I tell you say me go to Zimbabwe man and the man I carry go one stone a temple where me go to a stone like a city out of stone, no cement or not, the stone. And we are driving miles. Miles we are driving. And a fence there, the fence. I say, wait, how the fence is so long, right? Them say one man own that. Me talk about a mile if you drive from Kingston to Portland. One man own it, white man. And them a fight against the Zimbabwe people, them and guess what? Them now plant no food, you know. Them a plant flowers for send go to Europe. Flowers, them a plant. And when Mugabe come and say, I'm going to take the land and put it in the hands of the people, them. England come down upon him like, whoa. Yeah, he was a terrible tyrant and this and that. That's why sometimes you can't listen to them people, you know. Because them come control your land. And when you say, oh, you control my land, so I don't have land, I want land. Them decide, say, why you're a terrorist. And that is how them people they behave. Over the world, we see it happen. Land. We always say it, land is the basis of power. If you don't have no land, you don't have no power. And that is what happening in Jamaica now. A whole heap of people is into real estate, Black people never couldn't start out as owners of land because when slavery was abolished, them run away and them never decide, all right, where the people them who them run, who's not the slave, where you go to? You don't have no land because you can't go on a man land and start plant food. I go say, boy, you trespass on the land and go to shoot you. So we have to bob and weave like what we are doing now. We are only for Jamaican people have to look piece of land and say, I'm going to build up a thing there so. And it did if you had 30, 40 years, and as somebody going to go build something, the government come in and say, yeah, trespass on the government land. I thought the government was the people. And if you see land there, if you much years and you ban, you have see land. And nobody know upon the land for years. And then when you go build up a little thing and plant some food on it, them say you have to take it out because of government land. A madness. A madness. And then them give you key. Every day you say, well, not every day. You see the Prime Minister have key in him and I take picture. I say, him give people house. I know your house, you know. You think of your house? Me hear where the man down church, Tivoli, where the minister, he must say, you have to know, say, really and truly, you own the key, but you don't own the house. And that them I tell you, you know, so it's like a scheme, like, you know, which is really that them call it, a scheme, housing scheme. That them give the key, take the picture and I say, see, they them offer house of people. But in reality, it's not your house. It's not your house. You're going to live in there. If anything, you have to come out. You have to come out. And if you dead, your family don't must have forget that house. If you're dead, your family don't must have forget the house. And that is really what the minority people have in Jamaica. The minority people, them own land. Own land. The majority was not in the position to own the land. That's why we are telling us, when I run, come from country, come a town, make sure you secure up your grandmother land or your grandfather land. Because land is power, especially now more than ever before. Because that is where Trump are run all over the place to try to control people's land. He want Canada to be a 51st state. He want to buy Greenland. Him down in Panama. Now, he make Elon Musk him president. I tell him, say, them a treat the white people them unfairly. And the white people them say, me nah go America go live. Me nah go America go live. We're going to take a break and come forward. Yeah, we'll take some phone call. Yeah, so we'll tell you about this tune, you know, where we're going to play. As I said, it was once banned in Jamaica. It's done by a South African woman named Mira Makiba. And it outlined what it is all about. Listen well. If you never listened to it before, you know that's song you have to listen to because it shows you exactly what happened. And anywhere you're going in the world, where white people go in our next country, them try to take away the land from the people. Because right now, Turkey Island, which them call America, them push the natives them in the desert in Arizona and California, worst part of the country. Them put the people them. Now, you hardly can find a Native American. Anybody ever go to New York and say a family, a Native American family, a walk in Manhattan? I never see it yet. A Manhattan is an island. It's a little island there, so. It's weird. Because see, you know, this man you come now with the same mindset like the colonial master them. Same mindset. From them have the power to do it, the first thing them grab is land. Because the resources of the land is what them after. after the resources, and you can't hear when Donald Trump talk, what he talk about. He talk about the resources. No, he talk about steel and bauxite. He talk about steel, no, you know, so he go slap tariff for every country. The man say, hey, Australia ball out, you know, Australia is an American ally, you know. Australia do nothing for Earth America, you know. And now the Australian them say, wait, no, Mr. Trump, I forgot to talk this thing. We not do you nothing. Where you bring this power for? We have to really check it. Want to win him turn him eye on Jamaica. Like when I talk about backside, you know, why am I going to talk on turn on Jamaica? Anyway, because you're a caller, yes. Caller. Where's the caller there?
Hello, Muja.
Yeah, bless you, man. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, man, may I hear you?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Go on, Muja.
Stepping Razor.
Yes, sir. Respect. Please, I would like you to play about that music. But I want to talk to something about the Third World War, what people's talking about.
All right, you want to know. You have to go talk or you have to go play the music. Which one? You can't take the two of them because the time I go up to the time.
No, I
signal.
have to talk. I want to play about that music, please. Piece of ground.
Yeah, I know what you say. But, all right, talk where you talk.
Yes, but they're talking about the Third World War. Nothing like that they're talking about. None of us, sir. For the Third World War to take place.
Who talk about who mentioned Third World War? Who mentioned Third World War?
Religious order.
Who mentioned the Third World War? Yo, who mentioned Third World War?
And they're going to order you to worship on the Sunday.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Yo, listen to what I say. Who mentioned the Third World War? The man not hear me.
They're going to lose their life, or they're going to start to go to prison, and after that they're going to start to lose their life.
All right, you hear me? I say, yeah, listen to me.
No, go, sir.
Yeah, listen to me.
Roman Catholic Church have to first take over people.
You come with a pre-mindset, you know why I hear what people say, you know why I hear what say.
If you don't worship on a Sunday, sir.
When did I mention a Third World War?
Eh?
When did I mention a Third World War?
No, it's not you. I said the people and all.
Yeah. The
over
people
different stations are talking about this is coming up to a Third World War.
What is coming up to a Third World War?
Eh?
What you say is coming up to a Third World War?
No, people are talking on the airwaves that what is going on in the world now.
Yeah, it leading up to a Third World War.
With the coins, them and the... They are going to control the whole world in religious order. In that Sunday will be the Sabbath day.
Then them not control the world, you know. Them not control the Sabbath, you know.
When the start cut off, you go to prison and all those things.
But them not control the Sabbath, you know. No Sunday them put it at.
Yes, but they don't give it out in the strict orders, you know. When you give it out in the strict orders, you can't buy nor sell, you know. You can't buy nor sell.
So what you going to get to do? What you going to do if you can't buy or sell?
No, I mean you can't go to a bank and draw no money.
No, I'm not talking about bank money.
Control your belly.
No, but you don't have to go to a bank to buy or sell.
No, but you see, many people right now have the bank account. Weekend or month and they draw their money.
Most of them bank account.
Go to the bank and draw the money. What are they going to do?
So what you are going to do? What you are going to do? What you going to do?
Eh?
What you going to do?
When me a old boy, you know, I'm blind, so me can't make anything happen. Me all right, but my food and water, sure. My God, when I'm Yahweh, I'm going make my food and water, sure.
So you're not have to buy it then?
Eh?
You're not have to buy it?
Buy what?
The food and the water.
Not something you go and buy.
No, you say you have to go to a bank. Where you go to a bank for? Where you go to a bank for?
Serve the mark of the beast by the Sunday law.
Where you going to the bank for?
to draw money.
To
and
do
the
what
you
with
can't
it?
drive because you have to have the mark.
No, to do what with the money? To do what with the money?
Buy food and clothes and all kind of
So
thing.
may I ask you how you are going to get the food and clothes, how you are going to get it?
No, you see, my Savior, Yahshua HaMashiach,
Yeah.
the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh, He will provide for me.
By doing
So
what? By doing what?
I don't know that time, but I know.
By doing what? What I'm going to do? When I provide for you, what I'm going to do?
Oh.
Yahweh, what I'm going to do to provide food
I'm
for
going to
you?
make sure my food and water sure,
By doing what?
Remember, I don't know what will happen, but I know my food and water will be sure.
All right,
My
sir.
Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahshua.
Okay. All right, sir. You have to go now, though. I have to go.
Yes, thank you. Remember, please play back the song, Peace of
All right,
God.
I will try, but it's
Thank you
we have
very
to
much.
take a break. Give thanks, man. We have to take a break. Break time. Yes, so we're there with you. So, we don't want to overstep nothing, We don't want to overstep nothing, but my phone a light up here with the same thing where the man I say him want to hear about that tune there. Now we understand all of that, but it's a true, we have used the tune to make a point. I don't think those people that is upstairs down Ochi there would mind it. So I'm going to take the liberty of actually playing back the tune, not only for that blind virgin there, but for other 3 people them who light up my phone and say, yes, Muta, we want you play back that tune. So, we are pleased the people them.
Muta.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Muta, say, a long time you listen, right? And say, you see this thing with Trump they go on with, and they send out the people them and they do them, say they talk about it something some days, some long time back in one of your program.
Of course.
Yeah, man. And I know one program that Muta, you always talk the things, the man, me see all of what you say, take time, little by little, you see they come to pass. So you see, Muta, you see what Trump do, a long time thing, you me tell you? But in just, then just have that demand there where just say, I just go do. You understand me I say?
Mm.
And the other thing again to Muta, we have one baby trumpet,
I mean, you're after that too.
Yes, man, right?
I mean, you're after that too.
Yes, man, you hear this up. But Muta, a facts you talk, because nothing, you not talk nothing more than facts. You see me I say? So we have one baby trumpet. Muta, you see, after this election, you see this election we go come, you see when this election you call and done Muta.
Yeah.
At the time you go see baby Trump.
You know, say I'm going to win.
Then Muta.
Wow.
So me see what they go on and be the pre-editing long time. He go win,
so
Muta.
say I'm going to win. All right, sir.
Yes.
All right,
He go win, Muta. Yes. And me say, yes, when he win, Muta, look how he go turn up the heat and win in this country. I watch you joking, Muta. Remember, say me when call and tell you,
I remember.
Yeah, man. And you see them people where you talk about where they run from country, come at town, say them secure them grandmother and grandfather land, Muta. Remember, say me tell you, a long time you want, them better go secure their land. Yeah, because here what them a do Muta, them a drive them to come in at the town and then they take time go behind your back and go take the land them.
Yes.
And you always a say
St. Thomas.
All right. And I know St. Thomas alone, Muta.
No,
right,
me not bad out St. Thomas.
Yes.
Because them new colonized place that now, St. Thomas.
Right. All right. Thank you. So me know say at that they go on Westmoreland everywhere. I saw them go down and take where the land them from the people them. Cause you see already the house them Muta. Mackenzie come and say the people them not own the house. And
Mackenzie me I talk about, me never remember. Yes. Mackenzie me here.
Yes, Mackenzie, come listen to the Muta. And when him come contact, Muta, he look like say I sleep for him or sleep and then Andrew come.
No, I don't sleep in mouth sleep. I don't sleep in mouth sleep.
Yes, right. So baby Trump no come back no and the parish here and they say, the people they want mash up in thing on politics and this and that and him go make sure them get title. Muta I see we say go like, oh you talking. If they no own no house, they own the key. Yeah. Anything when you see Mackenzie come say, I see when you say go Muta. Yeah. So baby Trump when only the parish he have. Yeah. So Muta me they look for all where they go on because me no say.
So you have any land? You have any land?
What you mean? Muta? Me I saw land of a country then in Westmoreland then. Remember to me tell us
where you live now? Where you live?
When they are Mobi and no motor, but Mobi enough for me players. A motor country me the head back to the motor, me the head back to the hills. Motor to the hills, me the head because me see that same Mobi and nowhere motor hills me the head back too. I'm gonna plant me food them and me start the plant me food them and thing the motor. Me
You better make sure you voice somebody gonna take it to and gonna live on it.
Motor them have to come good because me and my brother with the pan type of things and make sure so they go secure with land.
You have title and thing.
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
All right.
Yeah, man, because them a scheme when they have a be motor a foolishness. As you always start, then just put the people in a little space. You can't do nothing, you just cringe up. As me wake up, I'm in neighbor yard, me looking at my neighbor.
Some box.
Yeah, some box. My neighbor they looking at me yard, me looking at my neighbor yard, and the place just open up on me.
If you get to lock your window and you have your man in there, let them know everything what you are doing there.
Hey, same way you say go motor. Me say motor it can't irritate me. Same way you say go. Same way if you see how we cringe up on one another. And the people them motor you had the whole political bossy save them in Jamaica, bossy people them. Then just feel say them own somewhere and they live somewhere. And every day me say scheme and no way motor. No way. No. Because you can't barely survive. You can't breathe no fresh air.
You are land man.
Land a hit motor. Me say motor if you see Jamaica people then if you learn to listen motor. Listen and watch where they go on. You see all them young people they slump on TikTok every day, they TikTok out their life. Watch a baby Trump go do with them when election win. When he win election. Just watch out and go do the motor. Remember say me when tell you the motor.
Yeah, I remember man.
You see like how Trump turn up the thing motor?
Yeah.
And so baby Trump they go turn up the thing what upon with too. Yeah.
Alright, mama, give thanks.
Alright, motor, you big up yourself, yeah man.
Yes. People hang up on what I say. You have to watch what I say, you know. Watch what I say all the while. That's why no hole in every pocket for 30 odd years now. I don't put no hole in them pocket. All right. We talk about Ezra a while ago. I say, me hear that tune there, and as me hear the tune, I know say Ezra go to Africa. What Africa can do to people, man, I tell you. So here we know. Here we talk about them little box in them bill and say them a put people, you know. Itch up. It's a problem, you know, but them not gonna know it's a problem because them not have no far eye. Them not have no far eye, you know. Because years from now, at that time them gonna see it, and then it's gonna be a major problem. It's gonna be a major problem. But true, we are just one little one with them on the radio attack. Them now, we're going to listen to what I say. But hear me tell the people them now. You need to really take a stock and look where going around you and recognize the whole heap of this and that and this and that. It's a diversion. Them a divert the people them from the serious thing we are going around them. And there's some very serious thing are going around them. Very serious thing. We can't just keep tick-tacking it and Xing it, and believe say that is the world. Because we are lose sight of the thing. And that is what them are do. They make you lose sight of it. You know, say Elon Musk say, and Trump follow him and say, them want to colonize Mars. Colonize Mars. Can you believe that? The earth, they are for mankind. We don't have to go live no other way, on no other planet. Everything there is of a way. But true, we are destroyed the whole heap of things there, man. It's going to become miserable for man to live on it. You hear them now say they are going to move, venture into outer space. Now, when them destroy, who in a Jamaica can afford to go over Mars go live? If it can accumulate people, it's a matter of fact. Who can afford that? The billionaires, them gone up there, so after them done, create problem on the earth And then them going to move on and on and on and on. It's a serious, serious thing we find ourselves in now. Serious thing. Take this call and come forward to this tune, yeah. Hail.
Hail, Muta.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man, this is Deshaun Christos, a.k.a. Sean Face from Oldava area.
Okay.
Long time listener.
Yeah.
But we meet few times. We meet at GP as well at Bob Marley Museum sometime around 2 years ago or so.
When me that long at GP?
I believe it's a Black History Month thing, you know.
Oh, they come down, they come. Yeah.
I have a few things to highlight upon in Muta.
Yeah, but you know, the whole heap of time though, what go on?
You ever hear about the certificate of birth?
Women certificate of birth. Yeah, me have one.
No, not the birth certificate, you know, where the government have a whole year, you know. You talk about the certificate of birth.
Tell me about it.
You are born to Zulu. I'm always up on TikTok and I highlight the people about the certificate of birth. When you have that, the government now have a whole of you because it actually say you're not a free person when you have a birth certificate.
So where you get it from? Where you get that certificate of birth?
RGD. You go back to RGD, give them back the birth certificate and tell them say you want a certificate of birth, but it will cost you.
You have one?
No, not as yet, you know, because I try to get some more info. I ask you if you know about it.
No, me the first me hear about certificate. I know about birth certificate, but I don't know about certificate.
Yeah, man, the youth, the man is up on TikTok, man, and you're about
no, me not this is about no TikTok. What is the difference between a certificate of birth and a birth certificate?
All right, the certificate of birth meaning you're not owned by the government of Jamaica and the money where the government are collecting.
So who give that certificate of birth?
You go back to RGD and make them know say
no, who give you who's RGB, not the government?
Yeah.
So the government will give you something for sure you say it's not part of it.
Yeah, you go make them know say the straw man in which the certificate, the birth certificate, them have as a dead person, you know.
Who them have as a dead person?
Is that the government of Jamaica, all the people who have a birth certificate,
them have as a dead person?
Yes, but them connect with the slave master and
no, hold on there. You say anytime I start to hear foolishness, I start to get vexed, you know. You are telling me, say, my birth certificate is a dead certificate?
That's what the government of Jamaica have. We have.
Who said that? Who said that?
All right, the youth and him are born to
do. At TikTok, you hear it, pan. At TikTok, you get it, pan.
No, man, it's a youth. We make a link him there on TikTok every day, man. And him
then that me I say, at TikTok, you get it, pan. At TikTok, you get it, pan.
Yeah, but the youth is a Jamaican.
I don't care if he's a Jamaican. You are telling me, say, my birth certificate show when me born. What age me is and everything. Is a dead certificate me have?
That's what the government...
So when you're dead,
body, you know?
When you're dead and you get a dead certificate, what that mean now? So you're alive?
No, it's the birth certificate of birth you say you is alive.
No, you say when you say the birth certificate show you say you're dead.
To the government.
To which government?
Jamaican government.
So when you get a death certificate, what that is?
Well, I don't.
When somebody dead, them get a death certificate, you know. You get a death certificate when you're dead, you know.
All right, you hear me as a Muta?
No, me hear what you say, but more you answer when me ask. When you're dead and you get a death certificate, what is it that you get?
That means your carcass back then.
Oh, what is the man? Brethren. Brethren, you see the brother who tell you these things? Go talk back to him.
No, you don't know. See, yeah. I mean, I said, so you can get some research on it and find out.
No, me not go research it.
All right, anyway, me have a thing I talk about with the Spanish Town bus park, right?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
The Spanish Town bus park. I'm going there one day, so me I got I go buy top up my card, the bus card. And you know, say a system where them are coming with no Muta where you have to put in your name, your address, your email.
In a what? Which part you put it?
On a piece of paper, when you give it to them, you get a card, and the card requires that.
No, who you get to? Who you get to?
Right at the window where you go, them have full window there where you go tap up your card, or you go buy a card.
What kind of card you go buy?
The bus card.
Okay, yeah. So
when we talk to the person, what is it about and thing? Why have it take so long to reach to it and what it's for? Them I know say through them two gone to a cashless system.
Them two gone to a cashless system.
Yeah, the JU.
Yeah, they're not true, but that's not true. Them two go to a cashless system.
But that's why it required email address and birth date of birth.
Most country go cashless, you know.
Anyway, the pothole them in the road, Muta, from what I crashing a couple of them last year. And the patch in the pothole, you see, right Inwood there, so right before you reach the Inwood basic school, them fix everyone except that little part there before you reach the primary school. Me I love it for them fix right there, so because it a cause problem every time vehicle have to slow down.
Go over the other side of the road.
Yeah.
Over the other side.
Yeah, them need to fix this Muta.
Brethren, I can tell you something. You don't talk about these billions of dollars where them put to get road. I see them fix one the other day down the road, I saw. Not down the road, near Oliver Road, I saw. And believe you me, I don't see no every rainfall since them fix the road, you know. And the road dig out again.
Muta don't all over there, sir. A white man them put in the road. And it says rainfall.
Yeah.
Remember me tell you.
Deeper hole.
Yeah. Anyway, Muta, you hear about this tsunami thing. You know, you see a tsunami come to Jamaica. Even yesterday, alarm go off all over there.
Yeah. I know like you take a plane come here. You make it sound like it's a plane take a come here.
Muta. The alarm, you have an alarm system in all over there, you know. When it go up, actually everybody hear, you know. Even though we never hear still.
So it go off yesterday? It go off yesterday? And people from foreign, a man from foreign, I tell me, say every day a small tsunami come to Jamaica. So me ask if you hear about it. Yeah, me hear about it.
And I tell you, the wind heavy down all over there, virgin.
But tsunami, I can tell you about tsunami now. Tsunami is not something where if you drive from the sea, if you drive away from the sea, it's not a good thing to keep driving because you're going to get stuck in a traffic jam. And tsunami, we all come all 2 miles inland, you know. So it's better you go to somewhere where high.
Yeah, in the hills.
Yeah, one of them buildings where you see them are built nowadays. Better you run, go by them building there.
You know what they must Fagan, don't it?
Eh?
You know what Mr. Fagan, they must Fagan.
Yeah.
Up in the Blue Mountain, School of Vision.
Yeah, when me live up a hill too, me live up.
Yeah, them always talk about them thing there, you know?
Yeah, tsunami is that thing where, you see, when you stand up on the beach, you see like the beach are recede, the water recede. And some people stand up there and look on it and go, and now say nothing. I say, right, look how the water and move from the beach. Well, you better know, say, don't stand up there wait till it come back.
Most of them congratulate us, you know, for the years, you know, from your youth, I go all over, I listening, you know. When me I go to bed, me put all the radio on the pillow, you know, man, because my mother and my brother, them no want to hear you, know, man.
Yeah, I know.
Me turn big man, I know, me at 47, and I still listening to your motor, so me I tell you, say, he's a great teacher, I want to congratulate you, and heal the eye, you understand? And heal Kabuto. Ellie tell you anyway, so they see me, you know?
Yeah, man. She go
down
there.
I big up to the fisherman and fisherwoman, you know, all over there, the taxi driver up on the beer route and the bus driver up on the all over road, same way. And big up my girlfriend, Marsha. Big up all the JEP crew, Quickie Rex Scaffolder, and big up all the ZY Entertainment family, Muta. Hats off here, man. More life.
All right, bless
all
you, man.
All over there, Pantan, the whole crew.
Yeah, all right. No, that the brother mentioned about tsunami. You know, a tsunami did hit, I think Indonesia it hit, and 100,000 people dead, you know. Now the thing with tsunami is that you're there on the beach and you will see the sea, the beach I get wider and wider. That means that the land, it's like you see more land now and the water go back from the beach. And you stand up there and watch it, you know. But you have to know, say, if you there on a beach and see the water recede, you better move as fast as you can. May I tell you that? Because some people get very curious. We say, call them friends and say, look how the water move from the beach, look how the water move from the beach. You better move fast as you can and find somewhere them call higher ground. And I say, like how you have them big building there now in Jamaica, yeah. Maybe it's better you go up on one of them building there than really I try drive. Because if it come, trust me, that thing they will go all 2-3 miles inland. Yeah, man. 2-3 miles to a little crossroad. It will reach our crossroad. So don't take it lightly. If you hear them say that now, which is the first I ever hear them talk about tsunami in Jamaica. Maybe them did have it before me born, but I don't know. But if you see that happen anywhere you live, all them people up on the coast, north coast and south coast, and from you see the sea or recede, don't stand up there and look and I get amazed and figure out where it will stop recede. Because all of the water there are going to come back full force. It happened all the while in the other countries. Happen. As I tell you, so one of them it kill 100,000 people. So we just say that. Hello?
Yes, Muta.
Yes, blessed.
Yeah, man, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man, greetings to the Most High God as well, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, blessed love. Yes, man. We're trying to hang in there, you know? Say, Muta, yesterday, me there at the farm, and I tell you, when me look on the amount of wild cotton me have, every time I see the cotton, I say, me that, you know, man. Remember the days of slavery, and I dig up, me find one horseshoe, you know? Yes, man, yesterday, I look into it, and I say, it's over maybe about 80 years or more. Then I hear I come out of plantation, you know.
So which part you live? Which part that there? Which part?
I know Hanover.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And you know the wild cotton, me say me try to get rid of it all the while, and
so you know pick up the cotton them, you know pick up the cotton.
No, sir, me don't like see it, man. Every time I see it, me grow. Man, I can't stand it, and me cut them down, me pull them up, then still come back. But yeah, but me call you to tell you a hard deal when me come from the farm yesterday, and me say a police here stop me. And me have some rabbit feed in the back, and then me tell me about green plate. So me say a rabbit feed me have in there for my rabbit. When me need green plate to do, carry some rabbit feed. Anyway, him leave off of that, and him said to me, you have a crack windscreen, you know. Me say, yes. I right up the side of the bad road. A man come round and then chink the stone and hit the glass and get a little crack, about a 1 inch.
Yeah.
At the same time, a motorcycle come down with 2 pillion penny with the rider. Them squeezing something on it, the personate firearm. They have on slippers, no helmet, no license plate. And the police here make him go on and give me a 10,000 ticket for the little crap on the windscreen. I tell you, yesterday, me have to say, man, them police here, me not say, I know police, you know, but 6 months is only a stepping stone.
It sounds terrible.
Because the man should have used him discretion. Come and tell me about green plate when he finds some papers right, me have on good tire. He said to him, sir, this vehicle when me drive,
for the past 50 years, I don't think one of them have vehicle in any accident because I look a whole pickup me drive.
Yeah.
Right? A 92 pickup. Right? Me no drive more than 40 and 30 miles an hour. But me say the one little inch and is a man, the bad road up the road, you know. The man, they come around, you know, sir, and shrink the stone, you know. And him gone out in business and the little crack develop. Right? And the motorcycle come down with 2 pillion to the rider, you know. In a slippers, no helmet, no license plate. And him squeeze a button and personate firearm. And he make that the bike man go on. And me know we have everything for the government. And me see to get a ticket. Eh?
Yeah, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, sir. I say to the government years ago, Georgia do it years ago. Right now, I don't think that in 50% of the police, they work for the taxpayer money. Most of them only gone in a steel tank, go and hide. And when the month come, then come out. Christmas time, you see a lot of them. Yeah. And then, you know, see them again.
All right, hold on the bridge.
Yes, man. The action of the police here yesterday was really bizarre.
Yeah.
Because the violation was right there. And in fact, you know, when him stopped me, you know, I said, what is the purpose for you stopping me, sir? He mentioned something like a CPR. Me say, CPR? And what? And then him said, what you have in the back? I said,
what CPR mean?
I don't know, because for me, CPR is when you want to carry out, you know, like a person they drown. I was drowning and then you want to bring back. But it wasn't CPR, it was something else. Okay. But the wording wasn't coming out properly. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm a list tongue.
Yes, I said, well, those are rabbit feet. And him come around and him start to look at tires. The tires them was up. Everything was up. Documents was up and everything. So him start to look at rabbit feed. Then him want to see my documents. He say, Let me tell you something. If the government does not fire 30% of these police here that is not working and taking taxpayer money and retire 20% and pay the 50% where they work more money, we are not going to get the job done. Your police here will tell you that certain police is not going out to work with them. Right? Because lazy, no want to work. Let me tell you something. And the next thing some of them do now, you see a Chinaman come out recently talking about them breaking Chinese supermarket and keep. Let me tell you something. When a Chinaman shop get break and the police here go there, find evidence, it seems like it compromised with the Chinese not to go to court. And then you know what that do? That breed crime. You is a police here. And from the moment a crime committed and you have evidence, take that person into court. If the Chinese does not want to come, you serve him as a man. You can't just listen to the Chinese and say, oh, I'm not going to court, man, I'm not going to bother. Listen to me. Those are things where breed crime. Taxpayer, they pay you for work, to do what is right. You can't make a Chinese man tell you, say, oh, I'm not going to come, and then the next thing, the person who do it, nothing happening, come back again. That breed crime in the community. I want the commissioner of police to lecture to these police here. Make them know, say, no, say work. You understand me? You are there to serve and to protect. In some areas, you don't even see a police walk. You don't see them, you only see them drive past. Right now, if me hear something out the door in the night and it sound like some breaking, you know me do? Me call the ambulance first and then the firefighter. Because they will hear the siren, they come and walk, they run. Because when you call the police here at night and the commissioner need to come out and traverse Jamaica and see how early Paul gone pan roost. Him cannot sit down in his comfort zone and know them working hard. You have some very hard police here. Don't get me wrong. And the commissioner is working very hard. But we need to do more. You need to walk the walk. You have to come out of your comfort zone, commissioner. Go out in the 14th parish and see how early fall gone and roost. Time now we get up and rise up, man, and get the job done.
All right, sir. All right.
Muta, after we there putos, you remember? Zimbabwe, we used to there putos, they make something like this, that you have the Volvo.
Yeah.
So you stay there.
Why you identify yourself?
Yeah, you mean?
You know how to talk to me, you know.
Yeah, we link up back, Muta.
A long time you don't come up with toast, you know.
Yeah, tell you.
Yeah. You still okay?
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, man, they just go through and come through. Me, they're on the other side of town now.
Okay, all right.
But, you know, that's more like a boy weeb, you know. But just place up yourself, Muta, and a long time we have come. Yeah, man, we have Cardell going the whole away.
Yeah, Cardell, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, Calvin Shaw, the whole away used to traverse, man. So,
all right, sir, give thanks, yeah?
Yes, Muta.
F-I-Y-A, Safia. Safia means clear-minded. Clear-minded. Saida. Saida. S-A-I-D-A. Saida. Saida means happy. Happy. Sakina. Sakina. S-A-K-I-N-A. Sakina. Sakina means peaceful. Peaceful. Salima. Salima. S-A-L-I-M-A. Salima. Means safe. Salima means safe. So that's Safia, S-A-F-I-Y-A, means clear-minded. Saida, S-A-I-D-A, Saida means happy. Sakina, S-A-K-I-N-A, Sakina means peaceful. And Salima, S-A-L-I-M-A, Salima means safe. Male name. Fanta. Fanta, F-A-N-T-A, Fanta, means born on a beautiful day. Born on a beautiful day. Femi. Femi, F-E-M-I, Femi, means he will love me. He will love me. Gamba, G-A-M-B-A, Gamba means a warrior. A warrior. Osani. Usani, H-U-S-A-N-I. Usani means handsome. Handsome. So that's Fanta, F-A-N-T-A, born on a beautiful day. Femi, F-E-M-I, Femi means he will love me. Gamba, G-A-M-B-A, Gamba means a warrior. And Usani, H-U-S-A-N-I, Usani means handsome. African names.
Pleasure talking tonight. What about 2 balls by the one, no?
Eh?
About 2 balls by the one, no?
Yeah, well, I never want 2 of them one time, but yeah, 2.
Yeah, because you get the square back one after.
Yeah.
They must have won the 740 or 76. Anyway, Muta, look, you know, what if I'm slave thing on black people and tell a gentleman, say, him not expect nothing from no white man, no government to make black people like better. I was saying that because me already know we discussed over to the police them, the present police them, now is not there to protect the average black Jamaican. They are there to bring in income for the government. And it's obvious and they don't care. Income. So the, number one, the policeman is supposed to look on them wheel motor because the policeman is not an examiner. So it's like nobody, it's like a country around nobody, no leader there. You understand? The taxi man, bus you for 130, taxi man charge 200 and 180. We spoke about that, not done, but everybody else does them like. The police are not examiner, so the police can't inspect a man tired to know whether good or bad. He's not trained that way. He's just there to bring in income for the government. Motor, when I buy a rock and pinion for my van, 150,000. And the road mash up. I changed shocks we to the rock for last week, Tuesday. And I tell you how much the same was the last week, Tuesday, and come line up. I'm a come back, must have went. Yesterday, change the rack and pin had 150,000 a birth. So what happened now is that's why I through the time when I get online, the government allow the road to stay so it mash up your car. So you buy the parts, you pay tax most.
Worst road in the world.
Thank you. And I come on TV about half of the road, finish fix. I saw them things that people for tell me about motor than the way much drive at Washington Boulevard, way much drive last week and last night with that panel. Motor, you can't see the tire brand new. It sink like a food.
Yeah, because you know what cause that the heat pan the tire, you know, and then the car drive pan it.
Thank you, but they don't pack the road properly, motor.
No.
They're not doing it because the objective is to mash up your front end and then you go and buy the parts motor and the parts equal tax. And the government that charge you $4,550 for parts a car when you have no road. So it's like you get a man, you want to paint motor, and when them done paint, them at show grease point and tell you for paint back for paint. And that government, they don't care. I just election come now, it's them a carry on, a carry. They don't motor.
But you know, say, I listen to our next station where they ask about the corruption in Jamaica. Them say the corrupt, according to the statistics, international statistics, the corruption in Jamaica, it is same till 5 years now at the same. Jamaica had the same standing. And the Prime Minister did not tell you how much they are going to get you that corruption in the party and all that something there.
Motor, them man here coming out politics with lean boot. I'm going to check the high-rise and building with them on the whole of them. The apartment, them, the whole of them go to Beaumont. Go to Center Mass, I know the one with that white, up in me and black. Because so much property moved out of I want to ask Motor, I'm tell you what I call him. Answer this question for me, I don't know. It's alleged, I don't know. Andrew Only's son purchased land over Portmore for $30 million. Can somebody call and tell me where that 21-year-old person you would get $30 million from? Where is a money launcher that? Where him get it from? Where him work? Where him used to work? What is his professional? And I think at this week to police was someone and can't give a account for the money and police that up. So a 21-year-old boy just left school.
No, but we don't know about if who tell us that's how it go, how it go.
No, that's what I'm saying to allege. I get a details like I'm not evidence. Okay. In die land and put Portmore for $30 million. But Motor, them have buy land then all right.
Them have land at Portmore for $30 million.
Yeah, so I say I pay apartment and put up Phoenix and Motor go back to Portmore, man. Go Portmore and check, man. I that them gone in a Motor. Land that side.
I try to buy a piece on the back road there.
Motor, remember our 4 parents dead for Jamaica. If the government successive are this one, if the poor people and Motor, in friend of Palmer, in friend of my Bill Motor. Remember, say, I know poor people on Jamaica, you know, and the rich man, them call the shots, you know. So what me know, if Andrew give them land now, we are working at them backyard, we are clean them dog, we are washing clothes. So when we have land, remember, land of power in a Motor. Land of power in a Motor. Most of the war, 95% of the war fought over land island.
Land. Most war that fight in the world, land them a fight over.
Thank you. So, we as slave people were dead for this thing. So, I can't afford to give a land because what? You can't put up a box, as the lady say. You can't take a breath in a box for $30 million. Tell me where a man with this high cost of living food where I get $4,000 or $10,000 or $20,000, I can buy a piece of house. A box for $30 million. So what me know, when you have the demand more than supply, because you must have to travel in a motor, you must have to live somewhere. So when you give poor people land now, but I see them land, you know, because the land for the government, when you give poor people land motor, waiting happen to them apartment over here, just do a survey, but I'm telling you the truth, motor, 95% of the building my apartment where I go for my politician, the one out of east, you more and more two a college command up a old pastor there. My sister living there, more and born 2. And them come on TV and go and...
The one of them know 1,000 acre out of St. Thomas, the man.
No, me I tell you, the one who used to white up a medal and our African clothes and more much acre. Where them money get money from for buy land? Tell we want more rich. More rich.
Government is saying I'm going to stop corruption.
Motor and not because number
Baby Trump said he's going to cut down.
He can't stop the extortion, Motor. He cannot stop the extortion with the tax man at charge. See them Arabic university student, a tax man at charge him $200 for go up there. up a you, up a papi. Them can't know about it. You know why they can't stop the government, success government allow under the economy so the boy them to come take set on them big friends so the boy we don't take set on the taxi man. Yeah. And here me take the motor, me stand up in a bus motor downtown. We used to pay the matches, the Tivoli man them $300 matches in $400. And the man do 2 cheap and say when them come back, I never pay the money when them come back on the 4 cheap. And me stand up and say, General, move your bus. I'm going to move a bus and come out. Come on and take out the side seat of the next one and start beat the driver, big man. And I beat the driver motor. I swing, and a 38 revolver drop out downtown, 6-shooter. Revolver drop out. And motor, I thought the man, I start beat the man and take up the gun. The man, I go downtown the road and continue to beat the man. And I said, no man, I'm not supposed to do this. And from there and then, me not like, but taxi man, police come start you, transport come start you, the bad man come start you, so the band no left to protect. So when you kill out under the camera, you give the boys them money to buy guns. Yeah. So that's why no done, no bill, no training center in a motor. Go Spanish and say just follow the people them living now. No, bill, not training center. So me motor, me not like not name politician, me not like not name that. So when me vote, me no want them Jamaican to come chat because me can't chat. When me vote the last time I looked at independent man, I will never vote for a PNP or a JP. If it's throw $1 million US in front, I'll never. Because PNP and JP I just love for money and love for the people and go to Africa and to the African youth.
We have to move now. We have to move.
If them love people move, I tell them not take a P and just do the work.
We have to move.
All
right, blessed man, yes.
Now the news. The government is proposing to spend a total of $1.3 trillion for fiscal year 2025-2026. Finance Minister Favour Williams made the disclosure as she tabled the estimates of expenditure in the House of Representatives this afternoon. Mrs. Williams noted that the $1.3 trillion budget is indicative of Jamaica's resilience and the sound policies of the Andrew Holness-led administration since it attained power in 2016.
This budget is the 10th budget being laid in Parliament by this Andrew Holness-led administration. Having won the general election on Thursday, February 25, 2016, at that time, the budget that was tabled and approved for fiscal year 2016-2017 was approximately $580 billion. Today, I am tabling a budget for fiscal year 25-26 that is $1.3 trillion. This growth in our budget over the 10 years demonstrates the underlying strength of the policies of this Andrew Holness-led government, starting with the implementation of the shift away from direct towards indirect taxation.
She said the budget remains firmly in the trillion-dollar range despite several challenges including weather events such as a drought, Hurricane Beryl and Tropical Storm Raphael.
Jamaica's national budget continues firmly in the trillion-dollar range, having crossed that threshold for the first time in fiscal year 2022-23 with a revised budget of about $1 trillion. Total expenditure and payments for the upcoming fiscal year are projected at $1.3 trillion. This continued strength of our budget has been so despite a backdrop in fiscal year 24-25 of dry weather or drought, severe impact of Category 5 Hurricane Beryl, Tropical Storm Raphael, and rainfall. Rainfall in all 14 parishes during the month of November that ranged between a minimum of 125% all the way to 300% of the 30-year mean rainfall for the month of November, according to data from Minister Samuda and the Met Office.
Finance Minister Favour Williams. Meanwhile, her opposition counterpart Julian Robinson said, in spite of the country's macroeconomic indicators, the details of the budget must account for the hardships of the Jamaican people.
Tabling of the estimates of expenditure take place within the context of an acknowledgement by the minister that the country is in a recession. We have had 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth, which meets that definition. But beyond the interruption of Hurricane Beryl, the country was already on a trajectory of going into negative growth. The quarter before, immediately preceding Beryl, the country grew by 0.2 of 1%. In the quarter prior to that, it was 0.8 of 1%. Since our recovery from COVID, which was strong, we have been on a decelerating path of growth. So we are within the context of a recession. We are within the context of close to 50% of Jamaicans identifying themselves as being food insecure, 55%, who cannot eat enough. The calculation of what the nutritional supplement per day, 55% of Jamaicans say they cannot afford to eat properly.
Opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson. Details of the budget will be presented in Parliament on Tuesday, March 11. Opposition spokesman with responsibility for matters concerning Portmore Fitzjackson is appealing to citizens not to sit and allow Portmore to become the country's 15th parish. On Tuesday, the governing Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, used its majority in the lower house to pass the bill. 28 members of Parliament in the House of Representatives voted for the act to amend the Counties and Parishes Act to declare the city municipality of Portmore the 15th parish of Jamaica. 10 MPs voted against, while 24 were absent. The People's National Party, PNP, has objected to the bill and says it will go to court and take to the streets if the bill becomes law. The bill will next go to the upper house for deliberation. Speaking during a press conference today, Mr. Jackson said the people of Portmore are not pleased with the passage of the bill in the lower house.
The people of Portmore are gravely injured by what took place here on Tuesday. What the act of the Parliament did was to reverse the progress made by Portmore. Portmore has much to lose by that action. Also, what will be lost in Portmore is the right in statute for the people of Portmore to determine future adjustments to its boundaries. This is a severely retrograde, dangerous step that took place. It's a sad day in our democratic journey, and I want to call upon not just the people of Portmore and St. Catherine, but all over Jamaica to stand up on this matter, because we are going down a very, very slippery slope, and if we should allow it to continue, the future in that regard would become very dark.
Opposition spokesman with responsibility for matters concerning Portmore Fitzjackson. Local Government Minister Desmond Mackenzie says the Andrew Holness-led administration is standing firm on its commitment to make Portmore Jamaica's 15th parish. During a press conference today, Mr. Mackenzie claimed that the People's National Party's objection to the bill to make Portmore a parish is influenced by politics.
There is no justification that they have put forward as to why Portmore should not become the 15th parish. It is clear that the PNP feels that if they are not the ones who are doing it, then it ought not to be done. And we're not going to be distracted by any mischief and propaganda that they are making about the government's decision.
Local Government Minister Desmond Mackenzie. Meanwhile, today's meeting of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation ended early due to concerns over the passage of the bill to make Portmore Jamaica's 15th parish. The bill was passed in the lower house on Tuesday. It will be deliberated in the Senate. Speaking with IWFM News this morning, Chairman of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation and Spanish Town Mayor Norman Scott confirms that today's council meeting was suspended because PNP councillors are upset over the passage of the bill in the lower house.
The councillors from the PNP side are of the view that the government is using its majority in Parliament to rob the people of their democratic will. In that, the bill that was passed in Parliament seeks to do some things. Remove the directly elected mayor of Portmore. Remove the persons who sit on the Portmore's committee of the municipality. There are a set of individuals who sits on the council that are not politically persons. These are citizens from the various citizens association, and they sit directly on and they have a vote over there. So they will be removed by virtue of the passage of the bill. And in so doing, what it will also do is remove a number of councillors that are from the Portmore area out of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, and thereby reducing the numbers for the PNP in the council. And so the JLP, again, would have the majority in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation.
He said the councillors have decided to issue a statement on the matter.
And so the councillors have issued a statement. It will be circulating shortly. So a statement was issued, and the meeting ended after that.
Chairman of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation and Spanish Town Mayor Norman Scott. And Minority Leader at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, the JLP's Teresa Turner Flynn, has described the suspension of today's council meeting as unfortunate. She said the JLP councillors were looking forward to the meeting.
We're looking forward to it, but the situation this morning is very unfortunate. Because as you see, the councillors are attired for their meeting to discuss the matters for the people of St. Catherine and a whole. And if you walk out of council on the other side to say that because of a bill that will be passed by, it's unfortunate.
Minority Leader at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, Councillor Teresa Turner Flynn. Jamaicans will be able to have their say on the matter of the country's final court during the 2025-2026 legislative year. Custis of Kingston, Stedman Fuller, made the announcement this morning while delivering the throne speech on behalf of Governor General Sir Patrick Allen during the ceremonial opening of Parliament. The opposition People's National Party, PNP, has been calling for the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, to be made Jamaica's final appellate court, arguing that any move from the British monarch should also see Jamaica severing ties with the Privy Council, noting that the Constitution Amendment Republic Bill 2024, which was tabled in Parliament, is being reviewed by a joint select committee of both the upper and lower houses. Custis Fuller said in this legislative year the remaining steps will be taken to pass the bill. He said citizens will be able to have their say on the matter of the country's final court.
In 2025-2026 legislative year, the remaining steps will be taken to pass the Constitution Amendment Republic Bill 2024 and then have it approved by the people. The reform work will continue into the next phase with a sharp focus on Chapter 3 and 7 of the Constitution, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, and the Judicature. The people of Jamaica will also be provided the opportunity to have their say on the matter of Jamaica's final court.
He said a related referendum bill will also be tabled.
Among the pieces of legislation, a referendum bill will be tabled to provide for the procedures for the people's participation in the reform of the Constitution. Work is also far advanced to revise the Law Revision Act to establish a new framework for revising and publishing our laws in digitized form, among other things.
Custis of Kingston, Stedman Fuller, delivering the throne speech on behalf of Governor General Sir Patrick Allen. He also made announcements such as plans to improve financial, national security, and health-related legislation, among other things. Meanwhile, opposition leader Mark Golding has described the throne speech as disappointing. Speaking during a press conference today, Mr. Golding said many issues were not addressed in the speech, among them food security and poverty.
I think it was very low-key and disappointing insofar as a forward-looking document. It really didn't deliver anything, I would say, that was likely to excite any voters. It was really more trying to spin things that have already taken place in a particular light. But in terms of announcing new things, there was very little in it of note, that would catch people's attention. The legislative agenda is weak, extremely weak, which is not surprising because the legislative performance of this government has been extremely weak. There was nothing in it to speak to how they plan to deal with the recession that Jamaica has experienced in the second half of 2024, with 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth, which is the definition of a recession, the food insecurity, and we are very concerned because we're wondering how they intend to finance this coming year's budget.
Opposition leader Mark Golding. 3 new government senators were sworn in today. They are Dr. Elon Thompson, Marlon Morgan, and Senior Communication Strategist in the Ministry of Tourism, Delano Seafright.
I, Elon Beresford Thompson, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Jamaica.
I, Delano Orlando Seafright, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that I will uphold and defend the Constitution and the laws of Jamaica.
I, Marlon Andre Morgan, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that I will conscientiously and impartially discharge my responsibilities to the people of Jamaica.
Newly installed government senators. Their appointments follow the resignation of Senators Matthew Samuda, Delroy Williams, and Ransford Braham. Senate President Tom Tavares Finson has welcomed the new senators.
I want to take the opportunity to welcome all 3 new senators. Senator Morgan has made his contribution and is a strenuous advocate and someone who is an expert in communications. Welcome. It's almost unnecessary for me to speak of the accomplishment and achievement of Senator Seafright, who has been on the international stage pushing and promoting the tourist product of Jamaica. So we welcome and we look forward to your continued contribution to Jamaica's development through the tourist industry. I take a special pride in welcoming Senator Dr. Thompson, because he will tell you that his father and I met in 1980. We were both on the railway board.
Senate President Tom Tavares Finson. Starting today, Delta Airlines will be adding a new flight between Atlanta in the United States and Montego Bay, St. James. The additional service is scheduled to operate up to April 13. It was slated to depart Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport at 5:59 p.m. and arrive in Montego Bay at 8:52 p.m. Senior advisor and strategist in the Tourism Ministry, Delano Seafright, said this latest addition brings Delta's total daily flights between Atlanta and Jamaica to 5, 4 serving Montego Bay and 1 serving Kingston.
We are really excited about the fact that Delta is adding a 4th flight between Atlanta and Montego Bay, 4th daily flight. This flight in particular is very important as it allows travelers coming from Europe to have a very short connection time in Atlanta as they make their way to Jamaica. That's important for us because outside of our efforts to get more non-stop flights from several European cities into Jamaica, we've had some success now with Switzerland, flights out of Italy, of course, Portugal this summer, and of course our traditional flights out of Frankfurt, Germany. There are still a lot of Europeans, including French, Dutch, and other tourists from those countries who will fly through the United States, and what they want is as short a possible connection time as we can get. And that's what Delta is offering by doing an evening flight from Atlanta into Montego Bay. So it's a big plus for us.
Senior advisor and strategist in the Tourism Ministry, Delano Seafright. Effective today, illegal rafters have been prohibited from operating at the White River in Ocheria, Santana. Members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and Tourism Product Development Company TPDCO visited the area earlier today to enforce the ban. Speaking with IRFM News, one of the rafters said the ban comes at a bad time as February is known as rafting season, as this is when many tourists visit the area. He expressed that rafting is what keeps him alive and that it's hard to find another source of income. Earlier this week, TPDCO told IRIFM News that its decision to seek the intervention of the police in a bid to end illegal rafting at the river is not an attempt to adversely impact people's source of income. The police maintain that the rafters had from 2023 to become registered. The police are urging illegal rafters to make the necessary arrangements with White River Calypso Rafting and Tubing, which is the only licensed entity to operate on the river. In the meantime, People's National Party PNP caretaker for Northeast St. Anne, Dr. Ryan Simpson, is urging the authorities to reconsider the ban as it will affect rafters' livelihood significantly.
The bottom line still is that tonight a lot of our Jamaican people are going to go to bed without food. Children still need to go to school. Cost of living is very high in Jamaica. A lot of people can't afford to go to a supermarket without looking at the price tag. I think that is my major and biggest concern. One rafter tell me he makes an average of $300 a day here. And so you're going to count now how much he's going to lose starting today. I'm begging the authority to reconsider. I know, listen, and when I say reconsider, I'm not asking them to reconsider so that they can continue without regularization. When I spoke to the police, when I spoke to TBDCO, I said, can there be a stay of execution so that we can come in, stakeholders like myself, and work with these people to organize them, to satisfy the requirement. But while we're doing that, don't take away their daily bread, don't take away their way of life.
PNP caretaker for Northeast St. Anne, Dr. Ryan Simpson. Minister of Justice Delroy Chuck says citizens cannot allow criminals to take over Jamaica. He made the statement while noting that crime is forcing hoteliers to keep their guests within the walls of their properties out of fear that they will be robbed. Speaking at a Justice of the Peace sensitization session at the Royalton Hotel in Westmoreland recently, Mr. Chuck said, ways must be found to remove criminals from the public space.
And we can't afford for these criminals to take over Jamaica. We have to find the ways and means to remove them out of the public space, to expose them as much as possible. The police have identified some years ago over 300 gangs. Many of them have been neutralized, and many more are being neutralized. It is said you have over 150 now who basically are still active, and the police want to neutralize them. And sadly, far too many of them are in the western part of the country.
He said in addition to the government and the police, all well-thinking Jamaicans must play their part in fighting crime. Mr. Chuck stressed that the informer-for-dead culture must end.
Now, this idea that informer for dead, if you're going to die, you're going to die. As far as I'm concerned, in my community, where I'm the MP, I tell them I'm the biggest informer. So if you have any information where the guns are, come tell me. And over the last couple of decades, I have done it. People come to me and tell me who have guns, who engage in illegal activities, who are the dons. And I can tell you, I used to sit on the gully bank with the gunmen them, because me hear they are gunmen. And I go and I said to them, I hear that you guys have guns around here. No, sir, not me, sir. Lie them and tell for me. But I am telling you, I hear that you have such and such a gun. And before you know it, many of them find ways and means. Some of them, with my assistance, have passed it on to the police. But many of them refuse. And before you know it, many of them kill one another.
Justice Minister Delroy Chuck.